Hi, this is Jeremy.
And this is Becky. We're kind of epic.
Today we're taking a look at the Path of Greatest Resistance. Now this is a somewhat unique game, and the reason that we want to talk about it is the unique movement style that they have for the game. As you can see in the background, we're on a path, running straight ahead, basically. And the way that you move is you actually jog in place.
Yep. Which is really, really good exercise and a really interesting way to do it. And you stop moving by stop running. I did notice that it's a little bit too sudden of a stop for me. I feel like I'm slamming right into a wall. And It makes me stumble a little bit almost every time I had to stop. So.
Yeah, I actually noticed while you were playing, I could see you physically move back about a couple inches or something every time you stop.
It really,
it's like,
really felt like I'd slammed into a wall or something. Like it was without the pain.
Right.
It was. It was really. That part bothered me, but everything else actually it doesn't make you sick at all.
Yeah, which is great. I mean, there's the several different ways of moving about in VR games. One being the teleport system, and then the other is using a controller to move forward.
But kills me every time. I can't do that at all.
Makes us both too nauseous usually. So this is actually a really neat way
concept,
to do it. Neat concept of how to move, because you actually kind of feel like you're moving. Though one of the things I noticed every now and then is or at least every time I start playing the game, I find myself moving forward slowly, and eventually I'll start to see the walls pop up, the grid pop up. I'm like, oh, I'm moving forward.
Yeah, because it's your normal. You don't feel like you're in a little room,
right?
You feel like you're in this long path.
Yeah, and you're running forward, and
so it's like robots or something. I think are chasing you.
Yeah, robots. I guess the concept is robots have taken over, and humanity. You're trying to fight for humanity, and so you're running through here trying to kill all these robots.
And this is early access, right?
Yep, this one's early access right now. There's currently, I think, 3 missions they call them, though they're planning 6 total, and there will be a variety of weapons, and I think the levels vary a little bit. There's like a nighttime mode, and the robots and everything are procedurally generated, so it's a little bit different every time you play, which is cool. There's also an endless mode, so you can just see how far you can get, just keep going. Which, I don't know, the levels themselves are pretty long already. I mean, I feel like, it took me quite a while to get through just the first level.
And it's a lot of exercise.
Yeah.
You're definitely sweaty, and like, I was for sure sweaty by the time I was done. It's pretty tiring. So if you want to get some exercise while playing VR, this one's a good one for that.
Yeah. Though, I mean, you can see, like, for aiming and stuff, it does help to stop and shoot. But you can shoot on the move, and I've been fairly successful in doing that. And this is the first level that we're looking at here.
Oh, that guy got right on you.
Yeah, that's something they need to add, is some better noise for the flying guys, because you can't really hear them, and all of a sudden you're like getting hit. And what's going on? Oh, there's somebody right behind me.
Yeah.
But what was I saying? I think
I don't remember this. Sorry, the
totally
guy
distracted me.
Distracted me too. So there's different weapons. I think you were saying earlier.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, different weapons. This is
the hardest one.
Yeah, the crossbow. It's kind of hard to use because it's realistic in that the arrow falls off pretty quick. So you have to aim a little higher the farther out you go. So it makes it really challenging to hit guys. But they coupled it with this shield gun, so you can block the shots from the other robots, which is helpful. So even though it is kind of hard to hit them, you can use that shield to prevent yourself from getting hit.
Yeah. And this game is not one that was overly scary. I didn't find myself like just Brookhaven and raw
Right.
data. I didn't feel myself actually scared, but it was fun. It was really fun to shoot, and I really liked the running in place. I think getting that kind of exercise playing a video game is really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it actually there's a device, what's kind of like a treadmill, but there are no moving parts on it. It's called the Omni from Virtuix. And it's basically kind of like a half shell that you stand in, and as you walk on it, it moves you forward. And I could see it, being something similar to this.
Working really well with something
Working really
like
well,
this.
yeah, absolutely. So it actually really kind of piqued my interest more in that device.
Mm-hmm.
It's really expensive right now, so there's no way I'm getting that anytime soon. But it's definitely a neat thing, and I could see it being used in games like this, or in other first person shooter type games,
Mm-hmm.
where you can run around and move side to side, and it would really help for that. So it actually.
Would be really neat.
Actually, I guess made me believe in the concept a little more. I've seen it at conventions, PAX and stuff, and I thought, that might be neat, but I don't know if I quite buy it. But playing this game, it kind of made me feel a little more like, hey, this could be a really good thing.
Yeah, but we didn't even know back last time we went to PAX last year. We didn't even know how neat it was going to be playing in VR all the time either.
Yeah. Yeah, that was before the
this PAX, we should go try that if they have one there.
Yeah, absolutely. I think overall we both really enjoyed the game. The graphics are pretty decent. I think it's a small team that's working on it, maybe even one person. But the graphics are decent. The gameplay is pretty fun. The sound is a little lacking right now. I noticed the music. The background music plays till about halfway through the level, and then it just kind of stops. They need to loop it.
It did, huh?
Yeah,
I didn't
just
actually
stopped.
notice that until you just mentioned it.
And that's a minor thing that they can fix, obviously. But and like we said, some of the robots could have some better sound to them.
But they're really responsive to feedback.
Oh, yeah.
Because Jeremy reached out to them about because when you run. When you stop, sometimes you'll accidentally move forward if you move, but you can grip the controller grip buttons, and if you do that, they won't move you forward. And Jeremy had suggested to them a toggle.
Yeah, it was just so if you grip it, it'll keep you from moving. I felt that it should be the other way, that you should have to hold the grip to start running. Because otherwise I kept running into times where I would look up and down to something was moving around, and I would start moving forward, and it was really disorienting. So I asked for a toggle so that I could switch that to have to hold it to run, and
if you
want to run. So it's but they got right back to me, and they changed it or added the toggle, so I enabled it, and it was great. And I've also sent some other feedback to them, just because I really like the concept of the game, and I want them to succeed, and hopefully they'll implement some of the ideas. And yeah,
and it's a pretty cheap game right now, so it's totally worth a couple bucks. It costs
$2 or $3, and they'll be adding, like we said, a few more levels, and I think they're going to raise the price. I don't know what to, but once they release the game, the price will be higher, probably $5 or $6. I don't know,
no
maybe
idea.
10. Who knows? But
you never know.
You never know.
Right now, it's like $2 or $3. So we do
cheap.
highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, so check it out. It's on Steam, and I think that just about does it for us.
Have you tried the Path of Greatest Resistance? What do you think?
If you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe and hit the like button.
Also, let us know if there's a title you would like to see us review in the comments.
And we will see you on the next one.
Bye!